Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online, your go-to spot for the most fascinating tidbits from the world of science. Today, we're diving deep into something that's becoming a bigger part of our lives every day: artificial intelligence. But we're not just talking about robots and algorithms. We're exploring how our brains, yes, our very own human brains, react when we interact with AI. It's more surprising than you might think. Get this. Neuroscientific research is showing that when we chat with an AI or use an AI tool, parts of our brain light up that are usually active during human-to-human social interactions. We're talking about areas like the medial prefrontal cortex and the anterior cingulate cortex. This means, on some level, our brains see AI entities as social beings. We're essentially using the same mental toolkit for talking to an AI as we do when talking to a friend. How wild is that? This tendency gets a turbo boost from something called anthropomorphism. That's a fancy word for our natural inclination to give human-like qualities to non-human things. So we might find ourselves thinking about an AI's thoughts or feelings, tapping into our theory of mind capabilities, our ability to understand that others have their own minds and intentions. This can even lead to genuine emotional attachments. People have reported feeling comfort, companionship, and even empathy towards AI, especially when they're feeling down or lonely. And guess what? Brain regions like the amygdala and insula, which are super important for processing emotions, are involved in these responses. So, what does all this mean for the future? Well, understanding the brain's reaction to AI has huge implications for how we design and use these technologies. If we know how our brains perceive AI, we can create AI systems that are more empathetic, supportive, and better at working with us. Imagine AI in healthcare that can build real trust with patients, potentially improving how well they stick to their treatment plans. Or think about AI tutors in education that can build a rapport with students, making learning more engaging and effective. Even in customer service, an AI that fosters trust could totally transform user experiences. Collaboration between humans and AI is another massive area of interest. For AI to be a truly effective teammate, it needs to develop some pretty advanced cognitive and social skills. We're talking complex reasoning, empathy, and the ability to adapt on the fly during teamwork. The ultimate goal? To create AI that can act as an autonomous partner, helping us with research and other complex tasks, bringing new insights and solutions to the table. This isn't just about making AI smarter. It's also about deepening our own understanding of how our minds and social interactions work. But as AI gets more realistic and human-like, some challenges pop up. One big one is the uncertainty of knowing whether you're talking to a human or an AI. If you can't tell, it can make you suspicious and might get in the way of forming a genuine connection. This is especially critical in fields like therapy, where trust is everything. This brings up some serious ethical questions about AI development and the vital importance of transparency. Some researchers even suggest that AI should have clear, synthetic voices. Good voices, but clearly not human, just to maintain that transparency. Scientists are also getting creative in how they study the social bonds we form with AI. They're looking beyond just asking people how they feel. They're exploring biobehavioral markers, like whether interacting with an AI reduces physiological stress, a phenomenon called social buffering. They're also measuring things like how physically close people get to AI and looking for behavioral synchrony, where movements and actions become aligned. These methods give us more objective, physiological, and neurobiological data about these developing bonds. Looking ahead, the partnership between neuroscience and AI development is absolutely crucial. Insights from brain science can inspire brand new AI architectures and algorithms, especially in exciting fields like machine learning and neural networks. And it's a two-way street. AI and machine learning are incredible tools for analyzing the complex data coming from brain studies, helping neuroscientists find patterns in brain activity and understand our cognitive processes even better. This interdisciplinary dance is what will shape the future of human-AI interaction. The aim is to develop AI systems that don't just do cool stuff, but actually enhance human well-being, help us form meaningful connections, and promote productive collaborations. Continuously exploring these dynamics is essential if we want to build AI that is not only a technological marvel, but also truly human-centric and ethically responsible. And that's our deep dive for today on G Fun Facts Online. It's truly amazing to think about how our ancient brains are adapting to this new technological frontier. What are your thoughts on our evolving relationship with AI? Let us know. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time with more mind-blowing facts.